Long after all her landfall, Hurricane Irma continues to make a name for herself, and definitely not a good one. Now many are left to rebuild from their homes to their livelihoods. Among them are the fishermen who have lost millions in assets. Siaska Adderley spoke with the man who represents these men and women, and as she tells us live in studio tonight, they hit the industry will take as a result could have a rippling effect on us all.
That's right, LaDawn. I spoke with the president of the Bahamas Commercial Fishers Alliance, Adrian Larota, and he didn't mince words on his thoughts regarding Hurricane Irma's passing and the impact it will now have on the industry. In fact, he says this storm will go on record for being the worst the industry has ever faced.
Bahamas fishing industry will be, I'm going to say, more than $10 million in losses. And these are uninsurable losses. That's going to be about a 60% decline in product that we were able to export last year over this year. Because if we can't get out now, because normally the first couple of months of the season normally is the barometer to determine how the remainder of the season is going to go. So with these disastrous effects now, so early in the season, it's almost impossible for us to recover in such a short time between now and the close of the crawfish season and the traditional bad weather months of December and January. So it's going to be almost impossible to recover from.
Currently, there are about 9,000 fishermen, and if they're unable to make ends meet, this now affects their families and the Bahamian community at large. Now, given the frequency and the intensity of storms nowadays, Larota did confirm that the B.C.F.A. and its regional counterparts have explored options to have these assets insured through a catastrophic fund through the Caribbean. But even with that, there's still no guarantee.
Work in progress, and we're still looking at it. So even if we're able to recover through an insurance scheme and recover some of our loss, whether it's 10%, 20%, which we know is not going to be more than that, because comparatively, the Bahamas fishing industry accounts for more than $100 million in exports. Other countries in the Caribbean, their exports in U.S. dollars are maybe $10, $15 million. So when you're talking about the strength of the Bahamian dollar versus when we're talking economies of scale, that's our disadvantage.
And with the potential of Hurricane Maria posing a threat to the Bahamas and already wreaking havoc on islands like Dominica, the fishermen say they will just have to hope for the best. Live in the newsroom, I'm Siaska Adderley.